just about, perhaps every day, every week, there's some sort of pedophile scandal that's being hammered in the British press. It's not just Prince Philip, it's all the stuff from Scotland, it's the MPs, it's the child sex slave rings, it's the boys, it's this and this. And he said very graciously that this is what it takes. The vulnerability of children and the violation of children is your greatest value and weakness, and it is this that will raise the people up in anger, and you are completely correct. Now, someone wants that stuff exposed, and you can bet it's not the Queen. She's in control, and she is a representative of Anu Empire on Earth in, let's say, a visible representation. Yes, she has the Germanic background, but it makes no difference. That blood also is very old with the Germanic giants, etc., who once were part of a group that migrated from after Anunnaki destruction, migrated into some of the various conclaves and places inside the earth. And it wasn't till after the flood water receded 13,000 years ago, they didn't come out of the earth until 11,000, 10,000, 12, 8. They started coming out in batches all over the world. That's where they came from in the USA. The inside of the earth has a massive tunnel system. Massive. But that's another story. So the pedophile exposure is painful. And it's going to shake and rattle the Anunnaki establishment through the Crown of England. There are people on the inside who have figured this out, and they are going to the source. The other source is Rome. Yes?
Yes.
And what has been happening in Rome for the last 2 decades? The pedophile scandal, yes? How to heal this when we say to you that your second chakra, your sexual chakra, is the biggest trouble in being human. This is why in religions and things they would forbid people to have sex, chastity here, there, everywhere. But you forbid people, they have more and more, and they have illicit sex and very damaging sex. Sex is to be used to make others of yourself and to heal yourself, to have a good time, to laugh, to become intimate, to fly into the cosmos, and to release all those wonderful hormones that make you feel so fantastic after you've had 1, 2, 5, 10 orgasms. But here's something that you need to understand. Years ago there was a test that was done with people, and they were wired to buttons, and animals have been doing the same thing. And this person was wired to a button, and if he pushed the button, he would give himself an orgasm. In 1 minute, we are not certain for the statistics, but the button was pushed at least 30 times. No impulse control. Do you get it? And so sex, the orgasm, people want it. They want whatever happens inside. But they forgot how to take the sacred path to get there. As people, in every incarnation, your sexual issues are always going to be the core of your biggest struggles. You think it's money, but once you've got a roof over your head and you know how to light a fire and cook some food, it always comes down to sex. And so you are looking at facing a massive sexual confrontation. When will it come down? It's very obvious. Saturn went retrograde last Friday, retrograde in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is a big expansion picture. Saturn in Sag says you got to learn some really, really hard lessons between now and 2017 December. This summer, Saturn is going to move back into the late degrees of Scorpio. It is going to be opposite the Pleiades. And so there's going to be a lot of Pleiadian higher value of sexual energy beamed at your world as a standard. You don't have to thank us. We owe it to you. to have good sex, good healthy sex, good sex with love. And so all you watch, they are going to tumble. And you are going to have some very famous names right at the top. And there is a methodical plan to take down the biggest players and to break up this cabal that often uses sexual ritual magic from the Aleister Crowley days to create massive group sex, create a vortex of energy, and then the demons come in and the rituals occur. It's not easy to hear all of this. This is a way of understanding what is being shattered and what is coming forward. So Chris, with clear presentation, what